Magdamag hanggang umaga maghabulan, hanggang sa dulo ng mundo. Matutulog, magigising na pag ako'y nahulog. Kakain ng papel, ako'y isang anghel, mag-aabang ng balde ng kahel. Kakain ng kakain, mapipilig kayo sa amin. Tatawa ng tatawa kapag kasama ang markada. Tripo yan, tripo yun, tripo tong lahat. Trip na trip ng mamay at mas flavor sa tapat. Kahit ano pa trip, konti brownie pa trip. Kahit ano pa trip, barkada, 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 trip, barkada, 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 barkada. Tatamling lang, tatamling, ang magsuswimming kami sa hangin.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Hey dude, what are you doing here?
I'm just thinking about... Hey, don't focus on my face. Focus in the balot.
Ah, balot? You're so weird to think about that balot.
No, I just thinking how to make a balot.
Do you want to know how?
Yes.
Come on, let's invite our friends and let's visit the place where the best balot was found.
Come on.
Welcome to Bateros! Welcome to Bateros! Welcome to Bateros!
Southeast of Manila is Bateros, the smallest of the 17 cities and municipalities comprising the metropolitan Manila. Bateros before 1700 was only a barrio of Pasig called Aguho or Embarcadero. Aguho was derived from the name of numerous shady trees planted along the Bateros River, while Embarcadero means a small port. As a port, Bateros was the focal point of trade and commerce not only for the entire municipality of Pasig, but also for the neighboring towns. It also served as harbor for the Malay, Chinese, Swedish, and Indian vessels that periodically called to disembark merchandise and to engage in commerce. These were the reasons why Bateros, as the most progressive barrio of Pasig, was given the name Aguho or Embarcadero. The name Bateros came from the Tagalog words pato, the duck that lays the eggs for balut making, and zapatero, the word for shoemakers.
Wait guys, we're now in Bateros Municipal Hall.
Ah, I see. I think we should go inside. Is it okay for you guys?
Of course!
What are we waiting for? Come on guys, let's go inside.
limang peraso lang. Nagsisilaw sila para makita nila kung alin yung may similya na magiging possible na balot. Mga ilang days yan, kasi mga 9? Mga 10 to 9 days ang pagsisilaw niyan. Sineseparate nila yung may similya na magiging balot do sa penoy, sa yung tinatawag na bugok, yon yung abnoy, sineseparate nila yon. Diyan ma-determine naman kung yun nga, yung magiging balot, like yung may similya na itlog. Yan. After 10 days yan na paglalagay dito sa toong. Ito yung toong, yung hole na ganito.
Toong po yung tawag.
Toong. Yung parang kaing na malaki. Yan. Yan yung traditional way na paggawa ng balot.
Tapos mga
Papalibutan
ipa.
siya ng ipa.
Ipa po.
Yan.
Para saan po yung ipa?
Yung ipa kasi yung tag dito, hindi siya gaanong lumalamig.
Nagpapainit po.
Hindi naman, parang nakokontrol lang niya yung init ng balot doon sa loob ng wall. So hindi gaanong umiinit, lumalamig, hindi namamatay yung similya, yung balot.
Tapos pagkatapos po siya ipailaw, ilalagay po siya dito.
Di ba nakuha na yung mga balot? Ayan na. So, ayun na yon. Babalik niya uli doon para lalagay niya yung mga sariwa, yung magagawing balot uli. Rotation naman yun, araw-araw. Yun yan, bata na egg. So, yun yung fresh egg. Sabay nung may similya, medyo may, yung nasa ilalim, medyo may edad ng konti, mga 14 to ano. Yun yung nagsusustain naman ng init nung balot. From ilalim hanggang ibabaw na pansenga. So, equal yun. Same age yung ibabaw tsaka ilalim. Tapos medyo 9 days or 10 days yung gitna. Tapos yung uling nasa gitna, yun yung yung bata, yung fresh egg na gagawin ng balot. So, everyday rotation lang yan. Ikot-ikot. So, may isang bakante. So, lipat-lipat lang. Tapos, pagdating uli ng 9 to 10 days, silaw. Yun. Separate uli yung penoy, abnoy, yung magiging balot. Tinatawag nilang mamatong. Yun. So, yun na yun. Tapos, pagdating naman ng 18 days, sisilawin uli yan. So, yun yung talagang balot, tinatawag na balot sa puti.
Pateros being known as the balut capital of the Philippines, it is considered the major tourist attraction in Pateros. To unfold the history, in 1300, balut industry was introduced by the Chinese traders due to the fact that Pateros by that time is rich in suso, sambuele, tulya, and kohol, which is the main food source of ducks. The very famous industry has been handed down from generation to generation and shares about 23% of the whole Pateros industry. Balut makers are mostly from Barangay Aguho.
Ilan na lang yung mga balutan dito. Ilan na lang yung nagpa-process ng balot dito. So yung itlog o yung balot, binibiyahe na lang nila balot na. Sa iba na kinukuha, halimbawa sa Laguna or Bulacan, doon na galing yung balot, dito na lang nila niluluto. Iba na yung, ilan na lang yung, dalawa na lang yata yung talagang nagpa-process. Ganun.
mga pagkain po ba kayo dito? Hinahaluan din po ng balot.
Ibig mong sabihin, ano yung iba-ibang klase ng luto ng balot. Okay. Pwedeng apritadang balot, adobong balot, laing na balot. Maraming klase ng balot. So, pagka foundation day namin, may culinary contest kami about yung iba-ibang klase ng luto ng balot.
Mas tinitindan po yung dito?
Hindi. Ino-order lang. Meron kami talagang restaurant doon na pag gusto ng balot na halimbawa, i-order mo adobong balot, isa-serve sa'yo, apritadang balot, isa-serve. Meron talagang kaming old na restaurant dyan para doon.
Nag-i-exist pa po yun?
Yes. Pwede kayong pumunta doon. Malapit sa simbahan. Dos Hermanas. Gusto nyo makataste ng ganon?
Opo.
Oo. Order. Lang kayo doon.
Bakit hindi na po sila nagpa-process yung ng mga balat, yung sa titik talaga siya?
Hindi. Bakit hindi na nagpa-process? Itlog na lang na Kasi masyadong
Maliit.
wala na kasi yung mga itikan dito. Tapos kinakailangan marami kang manpower. Yung mga ganon. So, siguro dahil sa socio-economic kaya hindi na namin masustain. So, ilan na lang yung nagpa-process na. Kasi mas madali na nilang kunin ng bibili na lang nila na balot, iluluto na lang nila dito
Are you hungry?
Is it obvious?
I got an idea. Let's go to my tita's house and eat some food. Come on! What's that? They call it imuta. It's made of malagkit, coconut milk, and sugar.
Why is there an ice cream?
Because the ice cream and the imutak is the best combination.
Oh, really?
Can I taste it?
Wait, there's more!
Deliciosa!
Built in 1815, having San Roque as the patron. It has a high tower on the right side where the church bell is situated. The interior of the church is well furnished with new benches, chandeliers, and a well-planned simple altar. Its architecture is simple both inside and outside. Historical site depicting the events of Philippine Revolution in 1896. Many people in Pateros resisted against the Spanish authorities. Among them were Guillermo Manalo and Eusebio Hermosa. In their name, a monument was erected in Dulong Bayan, the place where they died defending our town.
We are here in Garden of Memories in Pateros.
Actually, Garden of Memories is a private cemetery.
And most residents from Makati, Pasig, and Pateros choose this cemetery as a burial place of their loved ones.
Welcome to Pateros, the home of the world's famous balut. So, lahat iniimbitahan namin na pumunta dito sa Pateros para matikman nyo ang masarap na balut. Nasabi nila, pampalakas ng tuhod. Okay, see you in Pateros.